Hey, what's up everybody? This video is going to be about Guernsey milk. So I ended up finding a Guernsey milk farmer and found myself some milk. Got 2.5 gallons yesterday. About an hour and 10-minute drive. This is the first time I think I've had Guernsey milk. And for those of you that don't know what it is, Guernsey is a breed of cow, and it originated from Guernsey Island, which is off Normandy in the English Channel. So it's a breed of cow. It produces a specific type of milk that is very high in A2 protein, the highest of any cow. And it typically has a golden color from all the beta carotene in it. And this stuff is delicious. I've tried a few different kinds of milk, and this stuff has a very distinct flavor to it. Can't really put my finger on it right now what it tastes like, but it's definitely probably one of the most flavorful milks I've ever had. And I got 2.5 gallons yesterday to last me about 2 weeks. Ended up drinking about a gallon yesterday, which is what I always do when I get a hold of some really good A2 milk. I'll always just kind of binge on it and just drink until I don't want to drink anymore, and it always ends up being about almost a gallon on that first day. So I really feel like I was fulfilling some nutrition stores. I wasn't feeling too good. I was feeling about 70% until I got this milk, and today honestly I'm feeling almost 100% again. This happens every time I get raw dairy. If I go off it for a while, I start feeling a little bit weak, like my vitamins and minerals are going down, and then I get this milk in my system and it almost immediately fixes my health. It's pretty amazing, almost overnight. Because I'll get the milk, I'll drink about a gallon as soon as I get it, and then I'll get kind of tired, like my body needs to heal. I'll go to bed really early, usually the night that I get milk, and I'll sleep really well and I'll wake up super rested. So milk is really amazing stuff. First half of this video is just going to be kind of me talking here, and then the second half is going to be a little bit of a little presentation on Guernsey milk for those of you that don't know anything about it. And I also want to show you guys these two books that I'm reading here. This one I'm kind of halfway through right now, and this one I finished already. These are amazing books, really mind-blowing and interesting stuff in here. This one has The Devil in the Milk. This is probably the most popular book on A1 and A2 milk. Really great, really in-depth, man. I mean, you can get so in-depth in this book. It goes deep into the politics. There's just pages and pages and chapters on the politics on it, and he goes into the science on it really deep. So good stuff there. Miracle Milk is an amazing book. It's from like 1923 by this guy Bernard McFadden, and yeah, he was a bodybuilder. He advocated the milk diet to basically cure almost all diseases, and he recommended fasting. So he recommended fasting and then doing the milk diet and then fasting. He had some very interesting stuff in there. This guy knew his stuff. He wrote over 100 books on nutrition, and it seems like these guys knew what they were talking about back in the 1920s and stuff. So just honestly, there's an overwhelming wealth of information in these two books. It's ridiculous how much is in there. I picked a little bit out of it to insert into the second half of my video here, so I hope you guys enjoy. Guernsey milk has 3 times the omega-3 as other milks, and when tested, the A2 content of Guernsey milk is 95%, as compared to Jersey cows is 40%, and ordinary milk is about 15% A2. And beta carotene is not digested by the cow, so it's passed through the milk and comes out as a kind of a golden color. Beta carotene is known to protect from certain cancers. Guernsey milk has 15 or 12% more protein, 30% more cream, 33% more vitamin D, 25% more vitamin A, and 15% more calcium than other milks. Guernsey milk has 4.65% butterfat and 3.55% protein. Guernsey Island is in the English Channel. It's off the coast of Normandy, and that is where these cows were originally found. And according to The Devil in the Milk, which is a book by Keith Woodford, quote, many parents of autistic children, particularly in Australia, where A2 milk is widely available, say their children's autistic symptoms diminish when their milk intake is restricted to A2. In Britain, some parents have been using Guernsey milk. A1 means the peptide BCM7 or beta-casomorphine 7. And what BCM7 is it's an opioid with similar properties to morphine, and that's found in A1 milk. A2 milk has a very similar peptide to BCM7, but it does not translate over to an opioid like with morphine effects. Gluten and BCM7 hunts together to destroy the body in autistics and schizophrenics. Also with celiac disease, gluten plays the lead role and BCM7 from A milk plays a secondary role. More than 85% of all autism and schizophrenic sufferers had greatly enhanced IgG antibodies to casein and gluten. A1 milk BCM7 consumption is linked with type 1 diabetes in certain populations, and it is not found in A2 milk drinking cultures. Same for heart disease. Thanks for watching, guys.